Hi, we're here today shooting a video to show you what your AWS specimens are going to look like when you prep them for bend test. We have some here that I have brought out. This is the drop off from your test plate, so if this welder was, let's say, doing vertical up, he would have his plate tacked in this position and it would be about 6 inches tall from up here, and then there's his groove where he put together. This was cut with a flame torch. You can cut it with a flame torch or a bandsaw. This one was cut with a bandsaw. This one looks to be a really particular good weld. Super solid all the way through. Backer bar still on it. This one right here, if you look up a little closely at it, there's tons of holes and perforations inside of his plate. Immediately after this was cut, this welder failed right away. He wasn't even supposed to have specimens cut any further. The specimens that you cut after you drop off the end of your plate are 3/8 wide by 1 inch, and then this is supposed to be 8 inches from tip to tip. So each side of the plate is 3 7/8 from this tip to the inner point of the groove. Then you have a 1/4 inch root opening, and then once you tack that together, it should make you an 8-inch plate all the way across. So this welder's coupon looks solid all the way through. He would then just need to remove his backer bar, grind, just like we showed in a previous video. This welder right here has a gouge, deep gouge in his root. Since it's already larger than 1/8, this is an automatic fail as well. If your holes are bigger than 1/8 before they're even bent, as soon as it's bent, the hole is going to stretch way larger than 1/8. This tear would have probably propagated halfway through the distance of the weld. So this was an automatic fail as well. This right here is a small hole that is just smaller than 1/8, so this would have been a keep going. However, on the other side, there was a larger that propagated through from one side to the other. And you can typically tell that in coupons. And it has to do with the passes that you make. If you don't clean properly or make your passes and get your fusion properly, it will propagate all the way through the length of your plate. Once you have your coupons prepped and ready to go, you'll make what look like this, your bends. And your bends are done in this bending machine right here. They take the long completed coupon. This one's incomplete, but let's just say it is. They stick it in here. This machine wraps the steel around this center point to make it bend around the bender, so that way you can look at the side view of your weld. This particular weld here has many puckers and points of tear from lack of fusion along the sidewall. You can see here is the sidewall of the plate, and here is the sidewall of the plate, and this is the welder's weld area that he's filled in his groove. He also has a pucker right there. I would imagine that the addition of all of this put together would equal up to a fail. So there you have it. That's all there is to bending your test strips for AWS D1.1. Thank you.
Accidentally.
That's alright.
Oops.